Okay, I'm at the junkyard. I got a whole bunch of money. I have a bunch of cars in queue. I drove this rusty pile down here. And so I'm going to buy that truck. I'm also going to buy all the parts that he has. I've done this every day for 2 game days now, I think. So nice. Okay, we just bought this truck. All right. Yeah. I'll show you how this thing works. So we're just going to load this van on it. So if you played the demo, you'll already know this is relatively complicated. Whoops. Probably about that distance, right? So you grab this, you push X, extends the ramps like that. We could be a little closer, but I think we're good. Then you grab this thing, so I right click to get rid of the controller, and then you can see sometimes it's finicky, but most of the time you'll get that little symbol. And then you pick this back up, load your car, lift the ramps, and you're good to go. And then to unload, it's pretty much the reverse of that. So just drove this thing back. This van was super squirrely. This is a lot easier to drive. And the fuel's full, which is cool. So when we get back, you see that truck ahead of us. I painted the shop truck that same color, gold, because it kind of matches the sign out front. So I thought, that will look good. So that's what I did. We'll still use the truck for single loads, like to run and get one thing. We'll also use it to tow inoperable vehicles around a lot. I turned off motion blur and stuff, and I still get the shading residual. I don't know what that is behind us. You can see it on the taillight back there. It's super annoying. I don't know how to get rid of it. Turning the graphics down hasn't worked, because I tried that in the previous game. So I don't know what to do. But anyway, we're in town. We're almost there. This van works and operates, so take it around so you can see that car needs to go into the shop. So take this over here and put it in line. So you just kind of guesstimate where it's going to land, right? Probably right there is good. Then extend those ramps with the X key. Push the Z to unload. Once it's off, X, and then you can get rid of the controller. And then you pick this up and drop it, and you're done. I'm just going to leave the truck right there for now. Okay, he's done with this. Getting a little bit of a backlog, but that's because I piled up a bunch of cars overnight. So I did a lot of work. This is ready to go to the lot. This one goes in. Alright, that one go to work. Then we come around. Put this one in here. And get on that one. And we'll pull this up to queue it up next. Cool. And then we're going to take this back, but first I want to run the parts machine. So there's parts in it. I don't think it'll let me take them all. That's okay. So let's see how many of those it'll let me move. Okay, and we take these 4. And then 4 more. And run it. And then we'll take the good stuff. put it on the shelf. I didn't mean to do that. Broken stuff back so I remember to put it in here later. Okay, so that should be all of that. Alright, let that run, take this up. I should open the shop too because I have a truck on the inside and then this is ready to go. And should do that. I'll worry about that later. Let's go in here. Let's list this thing. Okay. This guy is done. I don't think I've had this one in the shop, so I'm going to put it in the shop. But I'll have to check it after I get her reloaded. So get rid of this fan. Okay, that was pretty easy. Processing vehicles is so much faster when you have other people doing the tedious stuff. I can't wait to get, if I sell a couple of these cars, I might actually get to the next level and be able to expand that shop. Okay, let's look at this and see if it needs anything. Needs a lot of stuff, but I don't want to wrench on it, so I'm going to call it good. That's already a pretty great profit right there. Doesn't have any exhaust leaks, so I'm going to call it good. Okay, should be good.
Hell no.
I'll list it in a minute. Let me, let's keep processing while it's daylight. Oh, whoops, I missed the button. Okay, we're going to need this car. I really want to get done because it's worth a fair bit of money. Yeah, they're deployed. I picked it up. Stupid. Okay. Look at this, see what it needs. According to this, it should be running. Alright, well, I don't see anything that needs done. Everything should be operating. Huh. Weird. I may have misparked it. I may have put it in the wrong spot when I delivered it. I do that a lot. I keep hitting S instead of X. Okay. This should be the last of those. So we can park. And let's go collect this. This, I believe, it needs body work. So we'll bring it over here. Bring this in to get her to get it cleaned. Cool. Get going on that. And I think he's done with this. Nope. Oh, you still got a little time. Alright. Let's go see what this customer wants to offer. Well, I don't feel like we're going to get anywhere near each other. Yeah, you're going to have to go. Sorry, lady, but I don't do low balls. As long as we're in here, let's list. Okay. Let's get out here and see where we're at. Looks like those parts are done. She's still in the middle of that. Let's do these parts. Oh yeah. Getting some parts. That's cool. Not quite done. And finished. Cool. This one needs washed. Just got kind of an assembly line happening. Check that one. I think I still need to do the odometer thing to it. Okay. It's done, boss. Cool. Get to work on this one. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we can sell these cars. Hi. I don't know that we're gonna meet either. Close enough. I know that's still a big profit. I'm gonna hardball you on this one, dude.
Okay.
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 We got somebody in here.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna make it on this one, lady. Hi. Why are you such a low baller? Yeah, you're gonna have to take a hike. I know what I got. Okay, this. Ready for the wash. Already done. Oh yeah, this one was broken, so I had to bring it in to the what you call it, the shop. Alright, let's get out of here. Take care of that. I feel like I want to paint one of these vans. I think I'll paint this one. Let's go with blue. Man, nobody wants to pay real money for this thing. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that. I think that other one's listed. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I didn't take photos. I want to go out. Okay, let's see what she's willing to pay. Oy. Yeah, go away. Oh, I thought there was somebody else. No? Alright. Just needs a brake disc. A lot of other things, but brake disc is. Okay, it was on the right front. Okay, it's got 2 exhaust holes. catalytic converters in garbage shape. Maybe I'll just replace the whole thing instead of fixing the exhaust holes. Okay, yeah, that took care of that, and I think we're good. Employees have gone home. Okay, this can head out. Over here. This guy, I think, is ready to go. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that this one's already polished and everything. Yeah, so we're ready to go. Needs a muffler, but maybe I'll replace that before I put it on the lot. It's pretty easy to do. Let's put all these out for sale and see if I can make some money. Oops. Alright, let's see what we can sell stuff for. Nice. Oh, but when they just take it. Yeah. Alright, let's see what you're offering. Another low ball. Well, at least he's coming up some. Let's cut him a little better deal and see what happens. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'll take it.
Okay. Okay. Good.
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 Alright, these are a pretty big ticket. Alright, I think that catches us up. So we can put this in here for tomorrow. It's Another big ticket one. And let's go take care of this stuff. See if we sell a couple more here. If I can sell a couple, I can raise that reputation, I think. See what's available out here. Alright, I will come back. I'm just going to run this on fast forward for a little while and see if that suddenly jumps to 8 and then come back.
Oh, no, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, brother. That's a good deal. Okay.
Hold on, I'm done. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a... Whoa.
All right.
Alright, so we made Reputation 8, which means I think we have more upgrades. I believe it's in the workshop. Yeah. 40 grand. Nice. Now we can hire a mechanic. Okay, so I think everything's as upgraded as it can be. Let's get us a new employee. Right, Johnny, with only one N and stuff. Cool. Wow. Alright, now we got a mechanic. Nice. Okay. Yay. No more doing all that grunt work all the time. Okay. Now we can seriously get busy fixing up cars because now we got the shop for it. So we can do more than just get cars running, which is what I've pretty much been doing the whole time here. So that puts us better spot. So I will put, how long's this got? A little bit. So I'm actually going to have him fix up the shop truck because, you know. So let's pull this in there. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So you come through, it shows you all the parts on the car, and you just go through and swap out whatever you've got parts for, and he happily does it. So if you don't have parts, it'll just look like that, and you can skip it, and then just kind of go and have him do a whole bunch of stuff to this truck. Everything we have parts for. Battery, fuses are all good. New engine, clutch. Get to work. This is going to take 2 minutes. That's it. I'm replacing the whole car and it's going to take it 2 minutes. That's awesome. This one, I think, just needs to be washed. Okay. I'll just take one of these and put it in there. And I gotta go see what kind of lowball offer this guy, whoever this customer is going to offer. Fix that one. Right now we can have a really steady workflow. It's a lot easier to just spend your time buying and selling and shuttling cars around. So let's see. I'm going to go with. So I want you to jump up. You hardly did it all. So you're going to keep lowballing. I hate that. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, that washed quick. So we can take this out to the lot and give her this to wash. Okay, you can wash that one, thank you. Alright, we're ready to go. And then I'll show you, set this up and take some pictures, and then I will show you what happens to the parts. Whoops, wrong button. Once they've been taken off a vehicle by a mechanic rather than yourself. Alright, so there's our photos. He is really close to done. So I'm going to list that car and then we'll come back. Uh, 32, there we go. Okay, the beep was probably him finishing. Nice. Alright, so we'll drive that back over to the shop and I'll show you what happened. So it still needs some stuff, but it's got everything that we could have asked we had in stock. So back in. Good enough. Alright. So what happens to all those parts is they end up here. So all the stuff that he took off should be at the end of the list. See all that? So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move those items over. And then we'll fill this thing up. Oh. So we take all of that out and then put all of those in. Good to go. Alright. That's basically the workflow. So let's take this in and see if there's a couple things that could be done to maybe improve its price. Alright, so right now we are at about 18,000 in value. So let's see if we take some of these low-end parts and replace them. what happens. So my policy in the last game was 25% or less. This one I might go a little higher, but first I want to see what. So just doing the 25% or less, so we're replacing basically 3 parts on here. Let's see what it does to the value of the van. While that's going, we can move this car out. It's done and washed, so that's ready to go to the lot. And we'll bring in this one. These are high value cars, so this should do pretty well. It's done, boss. Get to work. Oh, he's done already, so let's go see what kind of value we added there. Oh, and she wants to buy a car. Nope, you're not going to go up. Nobody in there. Alright, so let's see what doing those handful of parts. Oh, I need to get a license plate thing and test that again. Not too much, actually. So, a little bit. It's like $200, I guess. That wasn't really that great. So, yeah. I may not be doing the full mechanic thing. I know in the last game, for most of it, a lot of those were, I was losing money. A lot of those things were, a lot of those replacements were loss leaders. So, and that looks good. Alright, let's go with some cars. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that the mechanicking didn't pay off a little better. I know they did fix it. Alright. Value on this one is 23, so that's about right. $19,216. Probably go to 28. Yeah. Alright, I got some stuff listed. Going on. Alright, let's see where our people are out here. She doesn't have anything to do. He's still got a couple minutes left. He doesn't have anything to do. I got some parts to throw in here though. Still not done. I don't need this anymore since I'm not going to be doing the mechanic thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take those. Sounds like we got a customer. Alright, what are you willing to pay? She's not really coming up. Maybe one more chance. Alright, we might be able to come to an agreement.
Okay. Okay, I agree.
Okay, that's well over the value of the vehicle.
Whoa! Whoa!
Let's put the black limousine out here. Hopefully that's okay. Let's see if this guy, what he'll give us for this. Wow, we're not even close. Sorry, dude. Not even gonna try. Alright, getting close on that one. And I can't remember what color it is. I may paint it. But I think it's blue or purple or something. So maybe I'll leave it. but we're pretty close. It's 3 in the afternoon on a Saturday. I won't be able to go to the junkyard tomorrow because it's closed. So I'm going to pull this into the garage and see if really low value parts do any good. Alright, so we are at about 51,000. There's a couple of things that could be swapped out to get maybe a little better price, so let's try that. Let's go do one of those, I'll do one of those, and I have a new one of those. So just those 2 things and see what it does. Yeah, get to work there, buddy. It won't take very long. Let's see what she'll do this on this. Alright, I feel like we're not going to get anywhere, but let's give it a shot, lady. Yeah, you're going to stay at that 17. Okay, that's a little better. Try one more. Okay, you're close enough that I'll take it. Let's see what we got here. I feel like this is going to be a waste of time. Yeah, I don't think she's going to get closer. Yep, go away. Okay, let's see what value we got out of that. A little bit. So it was better than nothing. That was actually half decent. So it was worth it. Let's put this on the lot. Oh, the other one's blue too, but it's a different color of blue. So we'll call it okay. And let's go list this one. Maybe she'll want to buy that. Alright, pay full price, okay? Uh, 53, so we'll go with 60. Wow. Okay, we're getting a little better. See if we can push it over the 30,000. There we go. Thanks.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah!
Oh, we got it. Nope, I thought that was an offer out there. Okay. I think we're out of cars to work on, you guys. It's pretty close to quitting time. crop top. Let's see what you're offering. Ooh. Yeah, I don't feel like we're gonna get together on this. Yeah. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Let's see about this one. Okay, let's go with 31.6. 31.3. Yeah, we might get there. Give her a candy and try for 30. Good enough. Nice.
Hey! Ha! Yeah, yeah!
All right.
Woohoo!
Okay, guys. It's almost quitting time. Pretty much done for the day. You can come in the break room, eat some of these donuts. Okay. Let's see what kind of vehicles are out there. Alright, I'm going to keep plugging along until we hit another level. And, because we're at level 8. Still a ways to level 9. It's going to probably be a couple hours of real-time gameplay to get there. So, yeah. Gonna stop it here, and we'll come back when I've leveled us up again.